Alright guys, I hope everybody's doing great. Sorry I haven't put any videos up in a little bit, but I've been extremely busy. So before I get to this video, if you guys don't mind, who hasn't subscribed to the channel, just hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. And thanks to everybody that's helped me out to get over 900 subscribers. It has been a hard challenge, but so far I've got that far, so we're going to keep doing what we're doing. And what I want to get to today is the Gen 7. The Gen 7 race car is going to be coming out in 2021. What we're going to have is, what we know, we're going to talk about the good and the bad on what I think of this Gen 7. Okay, they're going to have the independent rear suspension on these cars, which means the Gen 7 car would feature an IRS. The change would have a huge impact on the setup and the effect of the cars on the road courses. So, if it had the effect setup, that's actually a good thing there. The composite body, much like the Infinity series, will move to a composite body in 2021. Stronger body is not easier to replace, but it's cheaper and is a bad thing. We're at no splitter. I really like this, no splitter. It says there'll be a true hard win for the fans who have complained for it. A lot of people knows that splitter is causing poor racing, and if you take that splitter off, you're going to see a lot better racing. With that, no splitter is going to be good. And 18-inch wheels will be put on this car with 15-inch rims. Yeah, that's the that. And the tube chassis for the Gen 7 cars has been rumors have pointed toward the V8 supercar series. So, with the Gen 7 car, it could look a lot like the V8 supercars, resembling road cars. That's what they're kind of looking like. Hey, you're going to see a big difference, guys, in the Gen 7 car. It's going to be a huge difference. It's going to be a learning experience for the teams, and it's going to look bad. But what I want to get to after that, with this Gen 7 car, will it help the sport more, or will it hurt it? If you're a diehard, I hate to say this, but a diehard NASCAR fan is not really liking this. I've been reading the internet, and there's a lot of people. 7 out of 10 people says this will kill NASCAR. I mean, it's going to take away from what NASCAR looks like. That's just my opinion. With the body change and all this and that, I don't know. Let me show you a picture of it real quick. Some of you guys who haven't seen this. Gen 7, it looks just something come off the street. And it does look like the sport cars. So, you know, I mean, me and people that's been watching this for all these years, we want to see a stock car. We want to see a race car. I don't know what this is going to do. I think you're going to see a lot of drivers retiring over the next 4 or 5 years. Also, with that being said, with what I said, I do like the splitter. I like stuff like that. The bad point of this, well, I'm afraid it's going to hurt it more than anything, is money. They're talking about the chassis itself. Just the chassis will run you around $280,000 a car. So if you say you bought 3 of these chassis, you're already got pretty much right at $1 million in it. Now that's just the chassis. That's not the body, the tires, and all the other little stuff and knick-knack that goes here and there. So once it's done, you're looking at about a $350,000 car, more than anything. So 3 cars will be $1 million. And they're talking about laying off team members. That has been in discussion. Said a lot of the team members, because you ain't gonna need them. They're trying to do the IndyCar thing, from what I understand. They're trying to head that way for long. When people pits, it's going to be just a jack up, change tires, leave. They're taking what made the sport out of it. I'm not sugarcoating it. I know a lot of people might be, they get on here and say how NASCAR's doing such a great job, and this and that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't like the way the future looks. And the people that's watched racing for the last 20 years are bailing out. I mean, yeah, Darlington was sold out, but that's Darlington. You've seen how good of a race it was. Tires wore out, beating banging. But let's just check out Indy this week. Let's see how many people we got in the stands at Indy, and go from there. But a lot of the owners say, hey, if NASCAR won't pay for our cars, we can't race. You're looking at a lot of these low-budget teams, they can't afford a $300,000 race car and then go out on the track, and what if something happens? You wreck it, it's $300,000 down the drain. They can't afford this stuff. And that's the whole issue with this, with the articles I've read and stuff like that. Money is going to be a big, big issue. Sponsors already falling off the market. I don't know. I just, for me personally, I don't see it. I just don't see it going any further and getting any more popular. A lot of the younger people and a lot of the younger generation didn't get to see Dale Earnhardt, didn't get to see the 80s and 90s cars when they was stock cars. And, you know, whenever you went to Daytona, it was actually engine power that mattered, stuff like that. Now, it's just totally different. As much as I love this sport, and I'll still watch it. Still going to watch it, but I just hope they don't mess this up. With this Gen 7, they're trying to make it electronical. Everything's electronical. I mean, it won't be long. You only need 3 or 4 members on a crew. It's kind of sad in a way to me. You know, I just don't understand what they're trying to do. You know, we all want to see great racing, and they could have that right now. They got everything they need. They just need to work on the splitter, the spoiler, get that dirty air out, and you'd see fantastic racing. And put back the horsepower. That's the main key. And go from there. But I will. I know a lot of people you say, well, you're not even giving them a chance yet. Well, I've seen this so much. If you look at the cars, it's just like going to a dealership, buying a car, throwing a 22 on it or 17 on it, and wrap it up, and go race. That's pretty much what it's going to boil down to. You know, I don't know. We'll see, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below about the Gen 7 car. Tell me what you think is going to happen. Could prove me wrong, but it's just the looks of the cars. They look like sport cars, and I just hate that. I want to see a stock car, not a sport car. If they're going to do this, at least change the name of the sport. At least, I mean, call it sport car racing or something. I don't know. But we'll see what happens in 2021 and go from there and give it a chance anyway. I will. And if it don't look good, then I'll just, like everybody on the internet's saying, I mean, everywhere saying, support your local track. And that's what people's going to have to start doing. Show NASCAR, hey, we're not here to cater you and give you the big bucks, and this and that. You know, we want to be fans. We want to watch the races, good races, and that's, if we don't stand up as fans and say that, you know, nothing ain't gonna change. They're just gonna put money in their pockets, and that's all they care about. But a lot of these low budget teams, and I'm telling you, a lot of them, we're gonna go from 36 cars down to about 26, 27, probably after 2021. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it, guys. Tell me what you think. I'm not bashing it completely because I'm going to give it a chance, but we'll see what happens. Everybody have a good one. Pick 5 contest coming up.